Yeah, so my background is I was an electrician for 12 years. I mean, technically, I suppose I'm still an electrician. I just don't do it anymore. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, automotive electrics, absolutely, but actual electrics, if I ever have to go back to it, I think I might. If I was still working my 9 to 5, I would be coming home to do this. But instead of there being other people's project cars here, they would just be all mine. I always had that end goal, but like I never really thought it was realistic. I kind of lied to myself, being like, "Oh, I get ready for it. I'll build the shed. I'll have the shed in the workshop ready, and maybe someday, I'll be able to take the jump to go up to the 9 to 5 and work for myself on interesting stuff." And then eventually it was like, if I don't do it now, I definitely won't ever do it. So I was like, let's just give it a year and see what happens. And then you have people approaching you being like, "Oh, can you do this in a car for me? Can you do that?" Just as like a hobby on the side. And then eventually you're like, I'm racing home from a 9 to 5 to try and do other work. Why don't I just do that work instead? So eventually I did. So January 25 is when I registered Oldtimer Automotive as a company and started out my own. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff coming through. I'm not a specialist, but I do know my way around them now. Just like, again, it's like you don't know them until you start poking around with them. Don't get me wrong, they're complicated in certain aspects, but they are a spicy beetle at the end of the day. With the older stuff, it's more about having a broad knowledge of how the systems work rather than knowing exactly the faults that occur, because the faults change all the time. There's nothing worse than seeing a car that really should be on the road being used parked up because of something relatively minor. Not saying that I'm perfect, I make mistakes, everyone makes mistakes, stuff happens, like.